Welcome to Global Tax Talks Tax in 60 Seconds. I'm Will Morris. As we wait and wait for the Pillar 1 Multilateral Convention, there's something I've been thinking a lot about recently, prompted in part by the cognitive dissonance caused by the relentlessly upbeat statements still coming out of the OECD and the relatively downbeat reactions from almost everyone else. So here's what I've been wondering. When perhaps it becomes crystal clear that Pillar 1 won't succeed, how do we move forward? A simple question? Well, not really. In relation to post-Pillar 1, as I've said now for going on 7 years, there is a big, serious question that needs to be answered. In a world where physical presence is increasingly less important in the earning of income/profit, how should that income be equitably allocated to countries? And underlying that is an issue that has been festering now for decades, namely whether the old principles for allocating income more generally need to be revisited because they have a bias towards the owners of capital rather than other factors of production, including, perhaps, the market. My big hope was that to kick off Pillar 1, we'd have a principled discussion about that. Not necessarily to reach full agreement, but at least to examine all the options and see where countries stood. That never happened. And we got instead this rather extravagant, almost baroque contrivance, what the Americans would call a Rube Goldberg machine. But the possible failure of Pillar 1 may represent an opportunity, in addition to the unfortunate uncertainty and possible instability it will bring. We get a second chance to start at the beginning and do that policy foundation laying right this time. Would 7 or 8 years ago have been better? Sure. But as an old boss of mine used to say, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. I'd be really interested in your thoughts on this and how this might be achieved, what shape it might take, etc. So please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be really interested to hear. This is a conversation that desperately needs to happen. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and come back next week so that you stay global tax ready.